Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. And today, the Houston Astros lose to the San Francisco Giants 2-0. First time the Astros have been shut out in the 2023 season. Struggling day for the offense today. Only 3 hits, and pitching was solid. It wasn't perfect, but it was solid. But only gave up 2 earned runs. Only gave up 7 hits. And, after Hunter Brown giving up 4 hits, the bullpen only gave up 3 hits in about almost 5 innings of work. So bullpen was solid. Hunter Brown gets kind of struggled a little bit today. But Astros do get shut out for the first time in 2023. Just not a lot of anything. The Astros didn't even have a lot of walks today. The Astros had 0 walks in this game, only 3 hits. Offense was pretty much dry today. And, the Astros' offense from innings 1 to 7 or 1 to 6 haven't been really, effective to start the season. But innings 7 to 9 have been, really good for the Astros and scoring a lot of runs and, getting the lead back and just mountains of runs for the Astros in 7 to 9 innings. Kind of expected them to heat up in this game and from the 7th through 9th innings, and they just didn't. And it was at one point, I think, for Yordan in the 7th inning, Yordan doubled, and it felt like the Astros were getting some life, and then the Astros left Yordan at base. So the struggle for tonight for the Astros as they lose 2-0. And let's get into it. So 2-0's final score, 7 hits for the Giants, 3 for the Astros. 1 error in the ball game. That is that is on a play by the Giants that got Yainer Diaz. Well, Yainer Diaz was an infield single for Yainer Diaz, but the missed throw and Yainer Diaz went to second. So that was the only error in this ball game by the Giants. Win goes to I'm gonna try to do my best on this. Disclafani. Okay, I'm not gonna even try that. And I know I'm totally getting that wrong, but the win goes to him. 3-1 of the year, 8 innings. His pitch count was up to at least like 110, 115. And he had only 3 strikeouts in 8 innings, but only gave up 3 hits in his outing. It was really okay. 109 pitches for him, and he was really excellent. Out of 109 of his pitches, 70 of them were strikes. So excellent outing out there by these. All right, last time I'm gonna try it. Disclafani. I think I said that right. Disclafani. Because I kind of did hear them talking about his name. Okay, I think it is Disclafani. But I could be wrong. But loss goes to Hunter Brown for the Astros. His first loss of the season. He's 3-1 on the year. 4.1 innings pitched today. 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 5 walks. His problem with giving up walks today was a little bit of a problem for him. But kind of a little bit of a high in the pitch count for 4.1 innings pitched, 96 pitches. Had 4 strikeouts. Solid outing for Hunter. Just solid outing for Hunter. Just gave up a lot of walks, gave up a couple hits. 5 walks and 4 hits and not even 5 innings is a little. For Hunter Brown, I think it was a little bit of a struggle for him today. The loss goes to Doval, his 4th save of the season. The save goes to Doval, his 4th save of the season. He pitched the 9th inning, and 1 strikeout, 0 walks. He was the only guy that came out of the bullpen for the Giants today. Scoring summary, only 2 runs in this game, both to the Giants. Jock Peterson singled to left. Estrada scored 1-0. Then Sable doubled to left. Jock Peterson scored. Conforto to third, 2-0. And then, that was it for scoring today. Astros batting, only 3 hits, so not a lot of things to talk about with the offense. Dubon was 0 for 4. Bregman was 0 for 4. Yordan was 1 for 4 with a double to right in the 7th inning. Jose Abreu was 0 for 3 in this game with 2 line outs and a fly out. Kyle Tucker was 0 for 3. Jeremy Pena was 0 for 3. Corey Jokes was 0 for 3. Then Yainer Diaz, I mean, this kid tonight, in the 2-0 game, the Astros kind of got their butts kicked. Yainer Diaz, I mean, this kid was a beast tonight. In this game tonight, had a double in the 3rd inning, crushed the ball to right field, got in for the double. Not only, and then in the 8th inning, he reached on an infield single to pitcher that got, horrible play because Yainer slipped at first going on the way to second, but somehow was able to get up from that slip and go all the way to second, and so was on second base on the pitching, on the throwing error by the pitcher, and then so Yainer Diaz got to second for the second time today of the game. Not a double, but an infield single that caused him to get to second, and then a double. But not only that, but he threw out 2 steal attempts in this game. I mean, this kid's arm has, with, behind the plate and, getting guys out that are stealing is just the way it's transited. It was the way it was solid for him. And last year when he played catcher a little bit, it was okay in spring training. But I think over the course of the season, he's really starting to progress behind the plate and is feeling really comfortable behind the plate. Compared to what when he was a rookie, or I think he still is considered as a rookie, but when he came into the majors and made his major league debut and played a couple games when he did for the Astros last season, and then spring training and so far this season, I think he's most comfortable he's been behind the plate in his whole career, and I really am so excited about it. Threw out two steal attempts today, had a double, infield single that got him to second. His batting average is up to 258. I mean, this kid is impressing me so much. It's not only what he's doing behind the plate. He didn't feel comfortable at the bat, being as a batter as well to start the year, and was struggling behind, at the plate this year as a batter, and he's really starting to hit the ball well. And the Astros are like 7-0 or something when he's behind the plate catching for them. And I'm not going to spoil too much about what I think about it, but because I'm going to be making a video on it later, the Astros need to be starting Yainer Diaz more than Martin Maldonado. And I think you can find almost every Astros fan that will agree to that statement. Yainer Diaz he's a young stud, but yeah, great for the Astros there. And then Jake was 0 for 3 as well. I'm not sure. He had a hitting streak, and I don't know how many games it was, but that does snap his hitting streak. Yordan did keep his his streak of being on base. I think it's like 20-something games that Yordan's been on base in a game. So Yordan keeps that streak alive tonight with getting on base with a double. So, and then pitching for the Astros, Hunter Brown went 4.1. Then just called up today after Garcia went on the IL. Matt Gage finishes the 5th inning for Hunter Brown. Those 2 outs there, and then finishes the 5th inning. Then pitches the 6th inning. Matt Gage was pretty solid for his first performance as an Astro. 1.2 innings pitched, gave up 2 hits, had a strikeout. So pretty solid outing. 31 pitches, 17 strikes. I don't think that's too bad there. I mean, given 2 hits, I know, but, I thought that was a pretty nice performance by him. Then Ryan Stanek gets the ball in the 7th. He gave up a walk, had a strikeout, and then Neres pitched the 8th, got a walk, got a strikeout, no hits. And then Blanco pitched the 9th inning, gave up a hit, gave up 2 walks, 0 strikeouts, 0 runs, and gets the inning through the 9th without a little bit of a struggle in the 9th, but Astros didn't give up any. And then it was on to the bottom of the 9th where the Astros get shut out for the first time in 2023. The Astros kind of got, hitting was awful today, but the Astros, there were some good things that happened in this game for the Astros. I think Yainer Diaz is just, one of the only things, but I think he's just progressing like crazy, and you saw it a little bit tonight with, him hitting the ball well with the double and with the double and the infield single that got him to second, and also him throwing out 2 steal attempts today. So Yainer, I think he's progressing a lot for the Astros, and it's going to be kind of bad for Martin Maldonado when he could lose a position as the everyday starter. I mean, I think Maldonado, if it gets to the point where Dusty's like, okay, we can't keep this guy out of the lineup, and Dusty's like, we need Maldonado. I think Maldonado would probably, be the catcher for Javier and Valdez, but then after that, you see Yainer Diaz get 3 straight starts after he starts for. I mean, because Valdez, his catcher's Maldonado. And you'll see Maldonado back in the lineup tomorrow because of we'll see him back in the lineup because Valdez is on the mound. And then you'll see him again on Friday when Javier's on the mound. But I think, possibly if, it gets to the point where he keeps this up, I mean, I don't think you should start Maldonado besides games that are being pitched by Javier or Valdez. But that was a great thing to see Yainer Diaz, progress a little more. But tough outing for the Astros. They lose 2-0. Try to get the series win tomorrow as a little bit of an early game. 1-10 start for the Astros tomorrow as they'll look to possibly get the series win with Framber Valdez on the mound. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out. Go Astros.